Morning, tree.
Good morning, friends. How are we doing today? It's fair. Well, today is very much a lazy Sunday. At least I'm going to try to make it one. So whether you're doing nothing today or doing a lot of things today, make sure you remember to get up, stretch a little bit, drink some water, take your meds if that applies to you, eat something if you can. And I hope that you remember that you are loved, you matter. I'm so glad you're here with me. And I hope that you have an awesome day. Cheers. So I'm watching Dune Part 2. And you know the scene where they ask Paul, like, what's his, like, name gonna be, or war name gonna be? And he tells them his war name, and then they all cheer, and then everybody gets up and greets him using his new name. And I feel like it's so powerful. Like, when you go through major transitions in life, there should be an opportunity for you to change your name to reflect where you are now. Like, I think when a child turns 18, when someone goes to a traumatic event, or maybe a new revelation of who they are, midlife crisis, that's what I'm in right now, and we might realize the name that we had no longer serves us. I don't know why we feel like we have to stick with this name we were given our entire lives, when who we are changes so many times throughout our lives. So I just finished Dune. As movies go, it was a good movie. Excellent storytelling, the music, great, cinematography, blah, blah, blah. But when it was over, I just started crying. Because as I'm watching the movie and I'm realizing that this story that's happening is our story right now, right around the world, in our own country. There are so many wars and battles being fought, literal ones happening around the world, ideological ones happening on college campuses and even in businesses as they fight each other, and even the book we're reading for book club talking about, you know, clothing and activism and fighting for fair wages. And is this what it means to be human? To align yourself with some group and fight? Are we identified by our enemies? Even marketing, right? It's all about making you identify with a group, and then you're anti whatever. Our athletic competitions, I mean, I'm not against competition. I'm not against business necessarily, and I know there are causes worth fighting for, but it's heartbreaking that so much of our lives is defined by who we are fighting. Even in I can't talk. I need to go for a walk. I just need to clear my head. It's not that I'm against fighting. Like I said, I'm not against competition. After all, Deadpool is an incredibly violent movie, and it's one of my favorite films. I think I just kind of got overwhelmed for a second, because I really saw for a moment how much of human life is defined by conflict, by violence, by striving, by fighting. And I don't know. Just kind of realizing that it doesn't really ever end. I don't have an answer for that, but I think it really makes me aware of how important it is when choosing who we are, when choosing who we're aligned with. Because when we choose who we are, when we choose who we're aligned with, when we choose what we are for, we are also declaring what we're against. I need to think about this a lot more. Any thoughts that you guys have, any guidance you could give, any books, other YouTube videos you might recommend for me to learn more and understand more about this, I'd appreciate it. And for those of you thinking, dude, it's just a movie. You're right. It is just a movie. But movies are how we tell stories, how we share our thoughts and belief systems. And I am an overthinker. All right, friends. It's time for your next adventure. I'll miss you.